Okay, everybody, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get this thing together, but I used the old link too. And so anyway, so I hope this was not too much stuff. I gotta get this stuff done, but I want to keep y'all talking. I want y'all to keep it good. So, anyway, so I was saying about the friend, the so-called friend anyway. So it got to be to the point to where it was like as long as I was doing everything she needed me to do, everything was all cool. But if I needed anything at all, either she never had it, which was the case most of the time. So I really didn't expect there was only so much that I could expect. So either she didn't have it or she had a problem with doing it. And then it was like it was always a woe is me situation. You ever had a friend like ain't nothing ever going right ever, ever, even when things are going right or should be going right, it ain't good enough. And it got to the point to where that relationship started being taxing. It started being too much, so I had to let it go. I had to be like, you know what? I started avoiding her and started going like, you know what? I just can't do this no more. You know, because it was weighing me down. It was making me to the point to where I was like dreading to answer the phone when she called because I knew that if I answered the dang on phone, it was gonna be a miserable freaking call. She was gonna be whining about something. Um, she gonna need something, and this, that, and the other. I'm telling you. Let me tell you how inconsiderate she was. I had pneumonia one time. I didn't even know I had pneumonia at the time. I just thought I just knew I was sick. I didn't know exactly what was going on, but I had pneumonia. And I ended up going to an urgent care, and they diagnosed me with, I think, fluid or not fluid, but acute bronchitis or something like that in both lungs or something like that. So they gave me some antibiotics, this, that, and the other. But as I was taking the antibiotics and stuff like that, baby, I wasn't feeling no kind of better at all. I mean, I felt like I was gonna check up out of here. That's how I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get 2 feet without panting for air. My chest was hurting when I coughed. It felt like my lungs were gonna pop out my back, and it was just terrible, really bad. So, um, she was like still whining because she needed. He said she needed food. She couldn't wait for me to get a little bit better to take her grocery shopping or whatever. So I said, I tell you what, I gotta go get my prescription filled. I'm I'm gonna just go ahead and take you to the store, but while I get my prescription filled, but I just need you just get a few things. And when I get better, I promise I'll take you grocery shopping so you can do what you need because she didn't have a car. Man, when I tell you that this girl took so long at that grocery store, I had to get on the thing, on not the scooter, but on the basket and wrap the basket in this grocery store, leaning on it to find her. And I was like, would you please come on? We got there, she did what she could get, whatever, got home. Normally, I would help her get her items out of the car and put them on, take them to her in her house and do that. I couldn't do all that. You know that she was pissed because I couldn't do everything that I would normally do, and she didn't call me. It was like I was sick for 3 months. It turned out I had pneumonia in both lungs. I was for 3 months. For that 3 months, that chick didn't call me. She didn't call me not one time to see how I was doing because she was pissed because I couldn't push her agenda. And I said, okay, cool. That's when I started. I still forgave her, But then she turned around and she acted a total behind. So finally, I was like, you know what? It's just time to let this go. I can't keep doing it. So I let the relationship go. And those are the types of things that the pastor was preaching about. Those are the tools. Those are the things that are hidden in those tools. Because, sometimes we have situations in a situation. It's not just, okay, we got a bad marriage. But in that bad marriage, we got some bad stepkids or something, or some bad mamas and daddies, uncles, and attachments that came with all the luggage that came with it. So sometimes that tune got some hidden stuff inside that tune. So you have attached yourself to a whole situation, all lifestyle, and it's no longer good for you. So it's time to let it go. And that's what God is saying to somebody right now. It's time to let it go. It's time for you to let that tune. Don't try to empty it, thinking if I clean it out, the situation to be better. No, vacate that joker. You don't need no tomb. Tomb is for dead things, right? Anything dead supposed to be buried. Let the dead bury the dead. Walk away from that situation altogether. Stop trying to divorce the person and hold on to the ring. For what? You gonna still wear it? And why? If it's a dead thing, let it go. And that's what some of the things that we have to do even right now. If it's a dead situation you living with, let it go, y'all. Let it go. You cannot. I don't care. I'm one of those people. I can. Sorry, I gotta run my mixer, y'all. I'm one of those people. I can. I can take a plant. If it still got some green on it, I don't care if it's wilted or whatever. There's a great chance that I could bring that baby back. There's a great chance that I can bring it back. But if there's no greenery on there and it's brown and all withered and there's no life in it at all, it's dead. It's dead. A lot of a lot of times y'all think that God gonna Lazarus that thing. That God gonna bring some life into that thing. No, no. God ain't gonna bring one thing about Lazarus. Lazarus might have been dead physically, but his spirit was still alive. Come on here, somebody. Some of y'all spirits are dead, and it ain't no coming back. And it ain't, and even if God was to resurrect you, you can't thrive because you still holding on to the tomb. You walking around with a casket on your back, expecting death, expecting the worst. Because that's what you do when you hold on to dead stuff. It's like walking around with a casket on your back. You wait for this situation to go wrong. People are tired telling you, honey, listen, you go into this marriage, but this is what you do. Save up for your divorce. Because it might happen. And this, that, and the other. And you sitting up miserable because you waiting on something negative to happen. Listening to somebody that ain't got nothing. I know it. I know. Y'all ain't got to tell me I'm preaching. You ain't got to tell me I'm telling the truth. Not at all, because I know. You ain't got to tell me I'm telling the truth. I know. I know. I'm telling the truth. I know I am. You leave it in the comments if you think I am, but guess what? I know I'm telling the truth. You can hold on to a dead situation, listening to some dead folks, some half dead people with one eye, one leg, one piece of ear, no income, no car, no nothing. But they telling you how to keep what you got. They ain't got a man. They had a man in years. And the last man they had gave them a bunch of babies and left them and went on about their business. But you got a whole husband taking care of your whole household, your bills and everything else, give you everything you ask for. But because this person said, oh, he bound to do this, that's just too good to be true. You want to listen to them. Stop. Let God be the truth and every man be the liar. You hear me? That's why the Bible say, leave and cleave. When you get in your situation, you get married or whatever you doing, you leave and cleave. That's your assignment. And some of the things I want y'all to like, leave those dead things. Leave those dead issues. You can't be God and bring laughter. That thing, that roots up. Roots are drag properly. You ever seen a leafy plant die, turn brown, to the point to where the leaves start getting crunchy or crumbly? That's what the situation is. The thing's so dead, it's crumbling. But you're trying to hold on to it. It's not coming back. It's not coming. You can make potpourri out of it. It's dead. It's stank. And it's what they call dead weight. And what the Bible says about weight. Lay aside every weight and sin that so easily beset you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And that's what you got to do. Stop listening to the wrong people and doing the wrong stuff. Go ahead on. Live. You can't even live because you anticipate dying. Can't live your life, your good life, because you anticipate death. Don't do that. God came that you may have life and have it more abundantly. It ain't time for you to live this life to that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop torturing yourself. Stop tormenting yourself. You didn't do nothing to deserve death. Nothing. I don't care if you made any kind of mistake to err human, but you ain't do nothing to deserve death. It gets better. Things get better, but you gotta let it go. Let them situations, let that dead stuff go. If you really mean well by you want to do better, you want your life to turn around, you really want to, do this or do that, you can do it, but you can't do it holding on to that old stuff, baby. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, and that's with everything. And now I know my initially my topic was based on something different, and we're gonna get to that because this ties all in. My situation was about the situation with Marcus the interviewer and Sally Sunny. So we know that um, Marcus has said he was gonna change, the way he started doing things and this and that, and Sunny said she was going with him. At this point, it's neither here nor there. They're gonna do what they want to do, how they want to do it, and they're grown. They can do that, and there's nothing we can do to change that. But and how if ever the one thing that comes along with some of the decisions that you made in the past, the thing called consequences. Consequences. Sometimes people will sit up and do stuff thinking that, and no consequence gonna come to them because for some reason they got it like that. So there's no karma, no consequences, no nothing. They can just do what they want to do, and it's everything gonna be cool and copacetic. It don't work like that. So things came to surface that not only is Marcus losing um, subscribers, but now he's starting to lose moderators. And see, here's the thing. This is why I was saying you one thing you can do is you can't glory in somebody else's sorrow. You can't sit up and think, oh, okay, well, I'm a rejoice because this person is going through this terrible traumatic time. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that. And that's not a good thing to do. But I am saying that because he thought that he was beyond and above reproach, he kept saying karma ain't gonna do nothing to him. But on the second, and he done went created a few pages, and that's good. But the thing about it is that the people that were taken up for him, that was the ones that were speaking the loudest for him, is regretting now because now their feelings hurt, and he was talking about the ones that were doing the back for him. You hear me? They're going hard, hard, and now they ain't even going hard for him no more. They ain't even moderating for him anymore. They're not even, and I wish them absolutely well. The only thing I kept saying is, don't go hard for somebody, and you won't really even know that person. This person ain't even related to you. And you going hard for them like you can bank on what they telling you is the truth. And you can't because you don't know them like that. They don't really know what kind of life Marcus lives. And I mean, you can, if you got an ounce of sense, he don't care about nobody but himself. And he's proven that over and over again. And it ain't gonna change. Sonny had to find it out, and now the moderators having to find it out. But Sonny is, a special type of situation in more ways than one. Bless her little socks off. Well, mittens, whatever. She's a different type of situation altogether. But hopefully she'll catch on before it's too late. But she's having fun playing the get back at. But my thing is that he bit off more than he could chew with that. He bit off way more than he could that. Honey, she ain't the type to let go easily. She's not gonna let it go easily. She gonna take some hostages. Some prisoners of war. Not what do they call it? Casualties. She'll take some casualties of war with her. And I'm pretty sure he probably regretting it a little bit, but he too arrogant and he too narcissistic to admit it. He should have left that alone, trying to satisfy his flesh. Trying to satisfy his flesh and got his stuff done bit off more than he could chew, and now he can't let it go. Because she ain't gonna let it happen. But look how many other lives has gotten affected because of the decision that he made. Ultimately, the other people made decisions also. But look at all the lives that were affected from the decision of one person. And it happens like that. Sometimes one person can make a bad decision and it affect a whole multitude of people. That's why we have to be careful in the decisions that we make. You can't put all your trust in that man. You don't know him. And he's steady making a fool of people. He's steady playing with people's feelings. And don't care. He don't care. He do not care. He gonna still sleep, screw, eat, and spend money. Because he can. And ain't nobody else got nothing to gain from it. Nobody. He ain't even gonna think twice while he doing whatever he doing. And that Sonny got a mouth. She got a whole mouth. And baby, when I tell you, she don't mind sharing it every time she get upset with him, just a little bit more. Tell a little bit more, a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And she's gonna keep doing it till she done told it all. And then the thing about it is, he keep coming back for more, so he just as bad. So those people like that deserve each other. They deserve that. Let me not say they deserve each other, but they like what they do. Period. But you have a bunch of other casualties of war because of the decisions that you make. And that's not good. The moderators, some of them might have had very good intentions, but they went about it the wrong way. But now their feelings are hurt. They feeling some kind of way. But Marcus still living his life. He's still doing his thing. He's still doing his thing. And pissing everybody else off in the middle of it. Still doing his thing. And I don't care how happy Sunny say she is, she's not. She's not happy. She's not happy and content. She playing that get back game because it gives her a little piece of her conscience. But she's not happy. She's not, you can't be happy going through back. That's not how they work. But I just pray, like it's now it gets to the point where when people can't get you one way, they'll get you the next way they can, which is through your children or your family. That's the only thing I hate is because she has two beautiful little girls. He has daughters. His daughters have expressed their disdain with the things that he's done. And ultimately, you know what I'm saying? They have a big old platform. You think them kids ain't got to go to school and people see who their daddy is and know his channel? Do you think that they ain't gonna get teased because daddy have whore-like tendencies? You think they ain't gonna get teased and talked about? You think people ain't gonna give them a hard time? Mm, you a fool if you think so. But you gotta think about more than yourself. It's not just you. It's not just you. You got family members, loved ones, people that care about you, and people don't have nothing to do with it. But because of a dumb decision that you made, the heat of a moment, to satisfy your flesh for a couple of few minutes, a few hours of passion, you gonna pay a lifetime or cause a lifetime. And that's the thing. So that's that. That's that. Hopefully you all will, like Pastor said, let them bury the dead. Get rid of the dead stuff. Get rid of all of this mess that cause you pain. All of this mess that leads to deadly destruction, hurt. Get rid of all of it. Get rid of it. Um, give God a real try. Go and let the Lord really use you. Use you. Mm-hmm. So that's it. That's all I gotta say. I'm about to hurry up. Put this cake in the oven and go to the next project. These plates out of here by 5 o'clock. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, y'all. Guess what? I love you on purpose, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. We don't say goodbye. Because goodbye is so permanent. So we just gonna say later from now. It is what it is. Later from now.